2003, a strong man from Nizamabad, politically strong, a strategist, an organizer, he is D. Srinivas Garu. He became PCC President, Pradesh Congress Committee President. And the people told that, political analysts comment that he was not very close to Rajshekhar Reddy, but he became PCC President. The Congress party at Delhi identified his tactical brilliance and they appointed him as PCC President. At that time, he was MLA from Nizamabad. Since he is from Nizamabad, he is a man of, he is a local personality of Telangana. And naturally, he is having his natural inclination towards his motherland, that is Telangana. As PCC President, he diplomatically consulted TRS leaders, in particular Chandrasekhar Rao, as it was told in newspapers. This was met TRS leaders before the electioneering of 2004 assembly. Telugu party was the mightiest force and Chandrababu Naidu was the mightiest person. To give a strong fight to those mightiest leaders and mightiest forces, D. Srinivas thought that it is better if we can also take this TRS into the wider fold, including the leftist forces, to give very good fight to Telugu party. This is a political, under the political tactical game. And another auxiliary advantage is also there. If at all it goes, the separate Telangana will come. The strategy of D. Srinivas worked well. He went to Delhi. Before that, he consulted with the TRS leaders, in particular Chandrasekhar Rao. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu also came forward to make an understanding with the Congress party. And the Congress party in Telangana, D. Srinivas, Chinna Reddy and others, are all supported the understanding, the tactical understanding, seat sharing with the TRS party. But the leader at the highest level, Rajshekhar Reddy, was not satisfied with this, because it is a known fact, it is an open secret that he was against the separation of Telangana. He always demanded, he always told, he always preached, he always declared, he always agitated, he always expressed for the united Andhra Pradesh. Then he openly made it his dissatisfaction that I am not going to support this understanding. But people from Delhi, leaders from Delhi and leaders here all explained the need to make a united front for the fight against the mightiest powerful party at the power. Then results came, 2004 results. Chandrasekhar Rao got elected from Karimnagar and another big leader from that party, Narendra, got elected from Medak, and they got 26 assembly seats, 26 assembly seats from Mayamnar to Adilabad in the entire Telangana except Khammam district. It was a very good momentum, and Congress party along with this TRS formed the government here under the leadership of Rajshekhar Reddy. Okay, at the first time 2013, they wholeheartedly made a resolution in the CWC in support of separate Telangana. Okay. Then what happened before that? In the year 2000, Congress party leaders from Telangana, they planned to go to Delhi to submit their grievances for the separate Telangana to the opposition leader Sonia Gandhi. In 2003, D. Srinivas made seat arrangements with the TRS party and they got elected in a big number. And this party became a part in the administration while Rajshekhar Reddy was chief minister. In the year 2001, local body elections held, Congress party never took this TRS into the serious consideration. They fought in every seat, but the baby party, the newborn party, TRS, got 2 ZPs, 2 ZPs, one Karimnagar, it was Mr. Santosh Reddy, ex-minister, who became ZP chairman, and another Karimnagar. Karimnagar also went to TRS. Okay? Rajshekhar Reddy was never comfortable with the arrangements, with these arrangements. I mean to tell, seat sharing with the TRS party or sharing the governance with the TRS party. For the first time, Harish Rao Garu became minister in the Rajshekhar Reddy's ministry in the year 2004. This is the history. And then Congress party, under the strongest leadership of Rajshekhar Reddy, nobody raised any voice except here P. Janardhan Reddy and Shashidhar Reddy. Except those two, nobody raised their voice, including a legend like a stalwart, a Chanakya of modern times in Nellore politics, N. Janardhan Reddy. Including N. Janardhan Reddy, nobody never made their dissent voice under the Rajshekhar Reddy. Rajshekhar Reddy always told that he is against the seat sharing or the friendship with the TRS party. Even Congress High Command was unable to change the mindset of Dr. Rajshekhar Reddy. So, distance between the TRS and the Congress was very clear, and the distance became very stronger as the day went on. This was rightly observed by a brilliant and tactical politician, Chandrasekhar Rao Garu. He told, he was central cabinet minister at that time, for quite some time not having any portfolio, and later he became the labour minister. He observed that under the leadership of Rajshekhar Reddy, Congress party is ignoring the cause of separate Telangana. Here one point you must remember, that UPA under the leadership of Sonia Gandhi, under the prime ministerial leadership of Dr. Manmohan Singh, they prepared a draft. It is UP's Common Minimum Program Draft, CMP. Common Minimum Program. It was there under NDA government also. Whenever this coalition government comes into the power, it became a tradition for them to prepare a common minimum program. On these lines, UPA under the leadership of under the guidance of the Congress party, they prepared one common minimum program draft. to run the government in a peaceful way, in a fruitful way, in a strengthened way. It's a very good paper. In that paper, we will give the Telangana, this was also there. We are going to give the Telangana in an appropriate time. No ambiguity is there. It is very clear that their aspiration is very clear. They are going to deliver the Telangana. It was under the UPA draft paper. But what happened? Nothing happened. Nobody bothered to give the Telangana at that time. And Rajshekar Reddy became very stronger while opposing the separate Telangana. Even the highest level, apex level leaders at the Delhi of his own party was not taking any decision against the Rajshekar Reddy. This was the attitude. Then Chandrasekhar Rao Garu came out from the cabinet and he resigned. 4 ministers from TRS party here who joined at the earliest times the Rajshekar Reddy ministry, they also submitted their resignations duly to the governor and they distanced themselves from the Congress party. This was the attitude. Rajshekar Reddy, in a tragic helicopter incident, he died in the year 2009, September. Before that, 2009 summer, assembly elections came. In those assembly elections, Rajshekar Reddy clearly told that we are not going to take any seat arrangement with any other party. If at all Congress becomes a victorious party, then credit goes to me. If at all its performance will be in a disastrous form, then also I will be held responsible. This was the statement made by the Rajshekar Reddy. And I don't know whether the second rung of political leaders from other areas never commented against the Telangana or not, I am not knowing. But after the electioneering completed in the Telangana area, Rajshekar Reddy, while making campaign in other areas, non-Telangana areas, he openly told that if at all Telangana will be formed, you are not having any right to reside in a city like Hyderabad, to reside in Telangana. Lot of restrictions will be made. This was the campaign in non-Telangana areas by Rajshekar Reddy. Rajshekar Reddy made all these statements. You can find these statements in those electioneering period newspapers. So people voted for his party and shocking defeats came for this TRS party. A leader like Chandrasekhar Rao got elected with very mild, very smaller margin from Mayamnagar. Another victorious person of those elections, Vijay Shanti Garu, also got with very thin margin from Medak. They lost 4 MP seats. They lost 16 assembly seats. They got only 10 seats. This was the way in which the disastrous result came out in the 2009. No, I am not analyzing the electioneering or election results. I am telling the Congress attitude from 2001 to 2013. Ups and downs, downs and ups, turnings and turnings. Of course, it is not an NGO or a charity organization. It is a political party. It is having its own tactics, strategies. Okay? Then now, in the year 2009, Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, he started his Diksha in Karimnagar. And at that time, as a Congress stalwart, Bhishmacharya of Andhra Pradesh Congress politics, that he was a great experienced leader. In particular, in the Ministry of Finance, Roshegar was Chief Minister. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu arrested in the midway before reaching the Karimnagar, and he was transported to Khammam. Roshegar's administration thought that the Khammam is far removed from Telangana, and there is no atmosphere of this level of atmosphere was not prevailed in Khammam. So Roshegar's administration arrested Chandrasekhar Rao, and he was transported to Khammam. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu continued his hunger strike there. State became very tense in the last days of 2009. It was so tense that one can't define that atmosphere. Even a very good writer with the highest level of creativity can also unable to describe the atmosphere prevailed at that time. It was a highly emotive atmosphere, tense atmosphere at that time. After having hectic and extensive deliberations within the UPA and outside the UPA, in the Parliament and outside the Parliament, Congress party initially decided to make a declaration in the Parliament by none other than the Home Minister and Congress leader Palaniappan Chidambaram. In the month of December 2009, Palaniappan Chidambaram, Honorable Home Minister of the country, openly declared that they are going to deliver the Telangana state. It was a great day for the Telangana people. In the night it was declared, and that is the same day Chandrasekhar Rao Garu stopped his hunger strike. People felt happy that their leader is going to be recovered from all these things. He came out from the jail, he came out from the hospital, and people jubilant like anything. They danced on the streets, they performed singing Telangana songs, and they shouted with emotions on that night. Okay. The Congress party's attitude at the Delhi was very clear that they are going to deliver the Telangana state. Okay. Then what happened we don't know. But here one episode of resignations came out from that party. The next day, leaders from non-Telangana areas in those parties started giving their resignations to their constitutional posts like MLAs, MPs, MPTs, ZPTCs, MLCs. And even they are not going to submit their resignation letters in a correct form.
Instead, they wrote their resignations and they submitted it to their respective party presidents. That has happened in the Congress party. Of course, Telugu party also. The topic is here that the political party's attitude, then we have to discuss in a open level. So, I am telling all these facts. These are all historical facts. People from Telugu party and Congress party, first Congress party, then Telugu party, or first Telugu party, then Congress party, they all started giving resignation letters from their respected seats, like MPCs, ZPTC, MLC, MP, Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, MLA, corporation chairman. Not in the speaker format, but on the paper, and they are submitting it to their respective presidents. It became a new phenomenon. So, the process of Telangana, the delivering of the new state, stopped. In this new angle, the non-Telangana leaders of that particular party made this strategy, not the leaders at Delhi. This is a fact. Okay. Things went off and government came. And one thing is, it is very clear. One must read the history. One must comment the history. One must even write the history in an impartial way. That even in the Rajshekar Reddy's regime, either in the Rajshekar Reddy's regime or under the Roshia's regime or thereafter Kiran Kumar Reddy's regime, there never happened a single violent incident in connection with the separate Telangana movement. Nothing. It's a true, it's a fact. Yes, maybe some little bit rubber bullet firings are there, some lathi charge is there, a little bit tense moment was there, but police handled in a very appreciable way. And Congress party also, even under the Rajshekar Reddy's regime, they never thought that this is an anti-Telugu movement, neither anti-national movement. They never thought that. They thought that this is a simple, this is of course simple but powerful, peaceful agitation. So, as administrators, as under the administration, as under the powerhouse, we must have to behave in a very good, polite and non-violent manner. That was the performance of 3 Congress chief ministers. And later in the year 2014, you know that the Congress party in the parliament, they delivered the bill, they passed the bill under the support of the BJP, and of course they got it, and this bill came out, and after that Telangana became, the dream of Telangana became a true form in 2014 June 2nd. This was the Congress attitude. And the great parliamentarian of our times, like Hiren Mukherjee and Atal Bihari Vajpayee, a great parliamentarian of our times, Mr. Jaipal Reddy and others also supported an intellectual like Chinna Reddy, a very good strategist like D. Srinivas and others, and some erstwhile Congress leaders who are not actively participating in the Congress politics, but they are at the core Congress. Mr. Narayan Reddy from Karimnagar, from from Nizamabad, and Jagpati Rao from Karimnagar, and others.
all, even PCC President M. Satyanarayana Rao garu, a very good leader with highest level of principles, and T. Purushottam Rao garu from Warangal district. So they all supported, the seniors all supported the cause of Telangana. That's what the Telangana came out. Then the opposition party, that it is Bharatiya Janata Party. What was? Then we will go to the second party, that the main opposition party at that time, of course now it is the ruling party at the center, that the Bharatiya Janata Party. What was the attitude of the Bharatiya Janata Party at that time? This is an interesting one. In the first phase of Telangana movement, Bharatiya Janata Party was not there. It was Bharatiya Jansangh, its pre-form of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Of course, ideologically, a little bit of difference is there between the BJS and BJP. BJS, in the first phase of agitation, they isolated from the movement. In the historical Hyderabad assembly by-election, they fought against the TPS candidate. It was a history. But in latter years, this Bharatiya Janata Party changed its attitude. And it is also a fact that this party was very much spread in the Telangana only. You know, for Hyderabad, it got its holding, even in old city also. It got one assembly seat in the old city for thrice, it's Karwan. Badam already elected for thrice. And they are also giving very good fight in several constituencies at assembly level. For Secunderabad, Dattatreya garu continuously he represented for Lok Sabha for 14 years. And in Telangana, in several parts, in Adilabad, Nizamabad, in main in North Telangana, BJP is stronger. And leaders came from this area. Activists very much in number. By viewing these things, Bharatiya Janata Party shifted its focus, its attitude. They of course rigidly rejected the Telangana idea in 1971. At that time, it was BJS. But BJP welcomed and accepted the formation of Telangana. It's an interesting thing that one big meeting held at Kakinada in the year 1998. And of course, no political movement was there for the separate Telangana in the Telangana area. But people's aspiration was there. By knowing and viewing, analyzing and assessing the people's aspiration, the first party to openly declare that that they are going to support the separate Telangana was Bharatiya Janata Party. A meeting held at Kakinada. Interestingly, it is not in the Telangana area, it is under East Godavari district. It is a historical town, Kakinada, a progressive town, and literary, cultural and intellectual fronts. In Kakinada, the BJP executive adopted and accepted a strong and sensational resolution that give one vote and take 2 states. Please give your vote to Bharatiya Janata Party and you can take 2 states. One is Andhra Pradesh, second is Telangana. Of course, it was not worked effectively because in that year, after the completion of the Lok Sabha elections, Bharatiya Janata Party got 182 seats. 182, not much in number after that 163 in 1996 elections. They expected they may cross 200, but it never happened. It was only 182. Then the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and Telugu Party leader Supremo Chandrababu Naidu offered his support by not joining in the ministry but taking the speaker post. At that time, Chandrababu Naidu was never a supporter for this separate Telangana state at that time. He always told that don't tell only on Telangana. You tell like this, that the backward areas. That was the attitude of the Chandrababu Naidu. And when the coalition compulsions are there, the larger party must accept a smaller party's dictates also. It is a coalition dharma. Otherwise, the government will be collapsed like VP Singh government and Morarji Desai government in 77 and 89. Vajpayee is a very good administrator and a shrewd politician. So he thought that this Chandrababu Naidu and his party is not supporting the Telangana. So we will put this issue into a cold storage. This was what happened from 1998 to 2004. For all those 6 years, they got and they attached with the Telugu Party. In the 2004, they lost several elections. In the parliament and assembly elections, a stalwart like Dattatreya also lost. A senior leader like Vijayasagar Rao also lost. Very much senior leaders lost in their elections, but they continued their attachment with the Telugu Party, which at every stage opposed the formation of the Telangana state. It is a historical fact. One cannot deny it. And later, BJP thought that it is better if they can start the new agitation for their aspiration towards the separate Telangana, which is there since a long time, and for the existence of their political party. Then came one political leader who became a leader by putting his own party, that Telangana Sadhana Samiti, TSS, and later it merged with the TRS party. That leader was very popular in Old City, is Ole Narendra. Later he resigned from TRS party and rejoined in BJP. He was a state minister for quite some time at the center. And in the 2008, here a big leader, Dattatreya, and others, they started one Vijaya Sankalpa Yatra in 2008. In 2008, November 13, they started Vijaya Sankalpa Yatra from parade grounds. The strongest and senior leader, the architect of modern BJP, Lal Krishna Advani ji, came here to start the Vijaya Sankalpa Yatra. BJP came out with openness that they are going to support the separate Telangana and they are not going to continue their friendship with the Telugu Medium party, and they are open for two separate states. Even a leader from Andhra area, from Visakhapatnam, Haribabu, also joined in that Vijaya Sankalpa Yatra. That it started on 13 November 2008, and one JSC, JSC is formed. BJP became a part in political JSC. Okay, then they lost the Lok Sabha. It's miserable lose it was. It was a miserable defeat in 2009 in the hands of UPA. NDA experienced miserable defeats in everywhere. They lost even the better ground like Maharashtra and other UP and other states. At that time, two leaders elected for the assembly under this BJP party. One, a senior leader from Hyderabad, who got elected from Ambarpet for the second time, now Central Cabinet Minister Kishan Reddy Garu. The second person who got elected from Nizamabad by defeating a strong man from Congress party, D. Srinivas, Endala Lakshminarayana Garu. Two men only two representatives in the assembly, both from Telangana. No one got elected from Rayalaseema or from Andhra, and the party's existence was very lesser while taking the statistics of the 2009 assembly elections.